compared to the older women, we see lots of females nowadays are having breast cancers.
सेल का ग्रोथ अनकंट्रोल हो गया, कोई एक सिग्नल जो रोकना चाहिए था वो सिग्नल में कुछ खराबी हो गई.
So what is cervical cancer?
Not all chemotherapy drugs causes hair loss.
Periods के टाइम ये लेना चाहिए या नहीं लेना चाहिए?
Robotic system is basically an advanced laparoscopic system.
Does mobile phone cause cancer? Welcome to Unscripted with Kena Shah, powered by Shankhu Season 1. आज हम उन टॉपिक्स के बारे में बात करने वाले हैं जिनको सुन के या तो लोग डर जाते हैं या तो इग्नोर कर लेते हैं, लेकिन आज हम खुल के बात करने वाले हैं स्पेसिफिकली विमेन कैंसर के बारे में. आज हमारे साथ है वेल नोन गायनेक ऑन्कोलॉजिस्ट डॉक्टर निधि गुप्ता. सो प्लीज वेलकम हर टू द शो. Hi Nidhi, how are you?
Hi, thank you. Hi Kena.
So Nidhi, I can only imagine how emotionally intense your work must be, right? Because you help every patient to fight, with cancer. So what inspired you to get into this niche field of yours?
So I'll just very briefly tell you about my training. I finished my undergrad, I did my MBBS, then I did my postgrads in gynecology. Thereafter, I just had a deep passion about surgeries per se.
Okay.
And gynecology is a limited field, but gynec-oncology, it requires a lot of intense, I would say, meticulous training in the surgical aspect.
Right.
So I did a super specialty in gynec-onco, and because these surgeries are very radical, it requires a lot of training, and my passion for surgery, it just fulfilled what I wanted in life. And as cancer treatment is evolving every day, every patient teaches me something new every day. So it's not like what I was trained 5 years ago, I'm still doing that.
Yeah.
Every day is making me better, and I'm just doing what I dreamt of, and I hope to do more work for the cancer
But I
patients
also
in
think while you
society.
were just explaining the
Yeah.
happiness that is seen because you love your work
I do.
is something which cannot be expressed, you
Yeah.
know. So when we are talking about oncologists, right? So about gynec and everything. So why, Nidhi, why is it that compared to the older women, we see lots of females nowadays are having breast cancers?
So in general, let's generalize this question by why is cancer happening in younger patients more
Yes,
now?
yeah.
Even what we had studied, even I was under training, every cancer has a specific age group where the cancer chances of that particular organ increases.
Okay.
Some cancers do occur in young patients, some usually occur above 50 or above 60. But at present, due to the lifestyle modifications in the form of obesity or sedentary lifestyle, diet, the kind of food we eat, and also there's a lot of awareness. There is increased detection
I
also.
was thinking about the same, yeah.
People are, they're very conscious of their bodies now.
So they are getting screened every now and then,
every year.
Yeah.
And because there is more screening, there's more detection, and hence the rates are increasing.
Yes. So that is the reason why we are able to see, women diagnosed with cancer
Early,
more.
yes, and also, of course, there are a lot of environmental factors, the air we are breathing, the food we eat.
Yeah,
this is all
that affects a lot.
the microplastics. Somewhere it is doing some change at the cellular level in the body. So all in all, everything is affecting our body.
So when a woman is diagnosed with cancer, so what kind of changes, in the body, or maybe mental health, or from the family or relationship,
Yeah.
I'm sure, because जिनके साथ होता है उनको ही पता चलता है. So
Yeah,
what kind of cases have you seen, and how does it literally affect women?
My answer is going to be a little long.
That's
I'm going to
completely fine.
categorize into age groups. So
Okay.
if I see a girl who's unmarried
Yeah.
or recently engaged, and now she's diagnosed with, suppose, an ovarian cancer.
Okay.
So cancer diagnosis itself is such a big dhakka,
Yeah.
You need, first of all, that people take time to accept the diagnosis, then they undergo the treatment, and then the aftermath of the treatment, the side effects, the complications, chemotherapy. It's a long process.
Yeah.
It's not just a one-day thing, 6 months, 9 months sometimes. So if I talk about an unmarried girl, the parents are concerned about, of course, the life first. Yeah. Secondly, her fertility, whether she'll be able to get married, whether she'll get her period, whether she'll be able to have a child. क्या हम उसका यूट्रस बचा पाएंगे? अगर यूट्रस बचाएंगे तो कैंसर का रिस्क कितना है? So there are hundreds of questions which we have to answer in our OPD. If that girl is engaged, a lot of times the in-laws come to ask us these questions कि आगे लाइफ कैसा रहेगा, क्या हम शादी में आगे बढ़े, you know, we have to counsel them so much that
Oh my
दूसरे
God.
बाजू का ओवरी
It's so traumatic for the woman, no?
So sometimes we've seen engagements
Breaking
getting
because of
caught-
this
yeah,
reason,
because
yeah.
the diagnosis has happened, they don't know what is the prognosis. Sometimes there's lack of, you know, understanding,
Yeah,
lack of
understand.
education.
Yeah.
गांव के लोगों को आप कितना भी गाइडलाइंस
समझ
दे
लो,
दो,
but
डेटा
still,
दे दो
yeah.
कि ये आगे जाके बच्चा कर
पाएंगे।
पाएंगे, तो भी शादियां टूट जाती है.
Yeah.
On the contrary, a 70-year-old getting cancer, so you know, if there are financial constraints, there are children taking a call, not treating their mother.
Because thinking that she might not be living for long.
Exactly,
yeah.
they're like 2-3 साल ही मिलेंगे ना, okay, then हम सोचते हैं, you know, something they want answers in years. We can't give them answers,
Yeah,
and we
of
can only
course.
give them statistics कि आप
Right.
इतना करोगे तो इतने साल अच्छे रहेंगे, इतने में वापस आ सकता है. Not
yeah.
that कि सबको
Surety
cancer
नहीं है,
वापस
yeah,
नहीं.
yeah.
You have to be on follow up. So these are all, you know, social. Other than treating
It's
cancer,
more it's very social pressure that you feel, no?
it's like you're treating the whole community. Once
Yes.
that cancer diagnosis happens in the family, you're not just treating the patient.
Yes.
We are treating 10 other people who come with her. And especially because I only deal with gynec cancers, my patients are all women. The decision making when it happens for a woman, it's never by the woman herself. It's
that's
by
very
10
sad
other
to
people
know,
who are
yeah.
coming with her in my
Right.
cabin. So I feel so angry, but that's how our society is, you know.
Definitely. And also when we are talking about cancer, right? So what are the different stages and what does it mean?
So cancer बहुत ही सिंपल शब्द में मतलब बॉडी में जो सेल्स का ग्रोथ नॉर्मली भी वेर एंड टेयर चलता रहता है, रोज
Right.
हजारों करोड़ों सेल्स मरते हैं और उतने ही नए बनते हैं.
Okay.
बट दिस इज ऑल अ प्रोग्राम्ड सिस्टम इन द बॉडी. हर चीज के लिए एक प्रोग्राम है सेल्यूलर लेवल पे. बट व्हेन दैट प्रोग्राम इज डिसरप्टेड इन एनी ऑर्गन और एनी पार्ट ऑफ द बॉडी एंड देयर इज एन अनकंट्रोल्ड सेल प्लोरिफरेशन, मतलब सेल का ग्रोथ अनकंट्रोल हो गया, कोई एक सिग्नल जो रोकना चाहिए था वो सिग्नल में कुछ खराबी हो गई, सो देन इट विल फॉर्म अ ट्यूमर. दैट इज
okay.
कैंसर. एंड स्टेज मतलब हर कैंसर के 4 स्टेजेस होते हैं. स्टेज 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 मीन्स इट इज लोकलाइज्ड जस्ट टू द ऑर्गन ऑफ ओरिजिन. जहां से चालू हुआ है वो वहीं है, अभी बाहर कहीं स्प्रेड नहीं हुआ. 2, 3, 4 डिपेंड्स ऑन द ऑर्गन. इट्स द स्प्रेड ऑफ द कैंसर. 4 इज द लास्ट स्टेज वेयर वो ब्लड से एक ऑर्गन से दूसरे ऑर्गन तक चला गया. लाइक इट स्टार्टेड इन द यूट्रस,
Spreading,
बट
yeah.
नाउ इट इज इन द लंग आल्सो, और इट इज इन द लिवर
Liver also, yeah.
That is a metastatic stage, which is stage 4.
Asha, so is cancer curable? A lot of people have this question, and I'm sure there are lots of misconception around this. I don't know if it
Yeah.
is correct or incorrect.
So it again, I can't give a generalized statement that yes, it is curable, but
Depending
it
on the
depends
stage, I feel,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we can. There are cure rates. So usually when we talk about cancer, we give them a statistical answer as to on 5-year overall survival rate. जो
अच्छा,
पूरे
okay.
world में इतना you know, there are studies happening, prospective, retrospective, there's data, हजारों करोड़ों पेशेंट पे स्टडी करके we get these things in our literature कि अगर ये कैंसर ये स्टेज का है तो इतने % पेशेंट अच्छे रहेंगे और इतने को फिर से हो सकता है. That doesn't mean इतने मर जाएंगे.
yeah.
So that is how we usually answer when people ask us कि ये curable है. So अगर stage 1 का uterine cancer है, I would say 5-year survival rate is 90%, 90 to 95% कि 10 में से 9 पेशेंट अच्छे रहेंगे 5 साल तक भी. 5 को शायद फिर से वापस आ सकता है. This is all in statistical way that we.
So when it comes to cancer, बहुत सारे लोगों को you know बहुत tedious process से mentally physically जाना पड़ता है. So when it comes to female, you know, hair loss is one of the most major you know setback is what a women I feel would be feeling at that particular point of time. So what's your say on that?
So first of all, not all chemotherapy drugs causes hair loss.
Okay.
Just a few of them can cause hair loss, but gynec cancers में particularly जो drug use होता है उसमें होता है hair loss. Breast cancer में जो drug use होते हैं उसमें hair loss होता है. So that is the major you know chunk of patients that we see, gynec and breast cancers.
Right.
But not all drugs cause hair loss. Firstly, radiation therapy do not cause hair loss unless कोई ब्रेन ट्यूमर के लिए रेडिएशन स्कैल्प में दे रहे हैं तो उस पार्ट का हेयर लॉस हो सकता है. सेकेंडली ये हेयर लॉस होता है बट आफ्टर 3 to 4 months of completion of the therapy the women they get their hair back.
Oh, that's a good news.
Yeah, and the growth is great. The quality of the hair is great. So yeah, it's just a matter of time where we have to like really positively counsel our patients कि ये जो भी है एक phase है,
Phase
आप
है.
treatment पूरा कीजिए, you'll be back to being yourself. Don't be, you know, socially so scared
Yeah.
of being bald. But I think now with social media and so many influencers having cancer and how they are flaunting
Still,
their
that concern is always
yeah,
there,
yeah.
you know, because
But-
even we patients who don't have cancer, we
Yeah.
are also, you know, we also get concerned about hair loss
of
and
course,
everything.
It's a very,
So,
very sensitive thing for a woman.
very sensitive
I know.
thing.
But I think cancer versus beauty.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
choose cancer. You choose to fight cancer.
Yes.
And but people are, you know, it's just about I would say every class of the society deals with cancer differently. Low socioeconomic class के अपने अलग concerns हैं.
Concern hai, right.
You know, so it's just how
Definitely.
you see the doctor and how we counsel them regarding everything. We make them mentally strong. We make them meet with psychologists if need be.
Yeah.
But cancer treatment accept करना बहुत ज़्यादा
More
सबसे
difficult, I'm
पहले
sure.
हाँ.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, what are different kinds of cancer, you know?
So, talking about gynec cancers, basically, gynec cancers are cancers of the female reproductive organs.
Okay.
Which are uterus, cervix. Cervix is the lower end of the uterus. Ovaries, fallopian tubes,
Okay.
vagina, and vulva. These are the cancers which come under gynec cancers.
Okay.
Then there is for females, there is of course breast cancer, which is the most common cancer in India in women.
Yeah. So what is cervical cancer?
So cervical cancer, so cervix is the lower end of the uterus.
Okay.
हम बच्चेदानी के मुंह का कैंसर, जो बच्चेदानी का मुख होता है उसको सर्विक्स बोलते हैं. वहाँ का कैंसर होता है तो उसको सर्वाइकल कैंसर बोलते हैं.
So how early can this be detected, or are there any symptoms to know that, oh, okay, I might be having, you know, cervical cancer?
So cervical cancer, the most common symptom is continuous white discharge from the
Okay.
vagina. सफेद पानी गिरता रहता है. कभी कभी foul smelling white discharge होता है, or there is bleeding
Blood,
after
yeah,
sex,
bleeding after sex.
or there is prolonged, you know, intermenstrual bleeding, 2 cycles के बीच में खून गिरना, या periods बहुत लंबे चलना, बहुत ज्यादा flow आना, and ऐसा कुछ भी 3 से 4 cycles में आप notice करो, या 6 से 8 हफ्तों के लिए आप ऐसे सिम्टम्स नोटिस करो तो उसको इग्नोर नहीं करना है.
तो वहाँ पे टेस्ट करवाना चाहिए.
should see your gynae.
Test.
Yeah.
So what test do they recommend? Like when
So-
they feel like I might have these symptoms.
So
then
the
what-
primary test is to go see your gynec. They
Yeah.
see you clinically, जहाँ पे वो लोग वजाइना में से सर्विक्स को देख के पहले तो एक क्लिनिकल एग्जामिनेशन करते हैं.
Okay.
इफ द सर्विक्स लुक्स क्लिनिकली नॉर्मल तो एक पैप टेस्ट करते हैं.
Okay.
पैप स्मीयर इज बेसिकली अ स्क्रीनिंग टेस्ट.
Screening test,
ये तो
yes.
चलो सिम्टम्स लेके आए हैं तो हम एक डायग्नोसिस के लिए कर रहे हैं.
Yeah.
बट सो स्क्रीनिंग टेस्ट इज बेसिकली व्हेन women they do not have symptoms,
Right.
they should go for the screening test to prevent cervical cancer.
Okay.
Prevent-
And to be very sure that if I'm having or not.
Having or not के लिए बेसिकली वी नीड अ बायोप्सी.
Okay.
अगर कुछ ग्रोथ दिख रहा है तो उसमें से हम टुकड़े की जांच लेते हैं, उसको बायोप्सी बोलते हैं.
Okay, yes,
बट इफ द
yeah.
सर्विक्स इज नॉर्मल देन यू नीड अ टेस्ट टू रूल आउट इफ देयर इज एनीथिंग.
Okay.
एंड pap smear is a screening test which is recommended to every woman who is sexually active after the age of 21. She should undergo this test once every 3 years to prevent cervical cancer from happening.
Right. So can you also throw some light on HPV, the vaccine that, you know, which is there in
Yeah.
the market?
So cervical cancer, the most common cause of cervical cancer is a virus. HPV is human papilloma virus. About
Okay.
90 to 95% cases of cervical cancer is by this virus. अब कोविड के बाद हमें पता है वायरस है तो वैक्सीन है.
Yes.
So cervical cancer vaccine, you will be surprised Kena, it is available in our country since 20 years.
Oh.
But the air about it, you know, now
yeah.
people are starting to know about it more in just probably last 5 years.
Yes.
So HPV vaccine is vaccine against the virus. It is recommended in young girls from the age of 9 years
Okay.
up to the age of 26. जितनी छोटी लड़कियों को जितने कम उम्र में देंगे उसका इफेक्टिवनेस उतना ज्यादा है.
ज्यादा है.
एक
Right.
बार शादी हो जाती है, आप सेक्सुअली
sexually active
एक्टिव
हो
या
जाते
बच्चे हो जाते
तो
हैं,
इफेक्ट कम होते जाता है ना?
because you're already, you know, the cervix is already exposed to some
Exposed.
foreign antigens.
Right.
तो वहां पे already वो चेंजेस या कुछ चालू हो सकता है, इन्फेक्शन के रेट
So it is advisable कि early
Young
age में,
school girls,
yeah,
हाँ.
before you start your
up to the age of 26 is the best.
अच्छा, up to the age of 26.
9 to 14 years की बच्चियों को देंगे तो सिर्फ 2 ही डोज देना है.
अच्छा.
अगर 15 से 26 साल की
डोज में कितना टाइम का गैप होना
6 महीने का,
6 महीने,
बट अप टू 1 ईयर तक में आप सेकेंड डोज ले ले तो अच्छा है.
एंड पीरियड्स के टाइम ये लेना चाहिए या नहीं लेना चाहिए?
दिस इज अ मिथ. देयर इज नो,
बिकॉज़ आई हैव हर्ड के पीरियड के टाइम तो इतना इफेक्ट नहीं रहता है, सो
No,
पोस्ट पीरियड डेट्स और
it's just that a mother doesn't want, already she's cramping, she's in pain, so you don't want her to undergo an injection.
Okay.
So इसीलिए बोलते हैं कि पीरियड खत्म हो जाए, the girl is comfortable, you bring her for her vaccine, but there is no data wherein it supports कि पीरियड के टाइम नहीं लेना चाहिए. एंड 15 साल की लड़कियों को तक की लड़कियों को देते हैं तो 2 ही डोज देना है.
अच्छा.
उसके ऊपर की एज की लड़कियों को जब देते हैं तो 3 डोज की जरूरत पड़ती है.
If somebody is sexually active, right? If someone has not taken and is sexually active,
Yeah.
right, and he or she would have come to know about this abhi,
Yeah.
right? तो अभी
Sure.
लेना मतलब is it going to be effective or not?
Yes, definitely. So now the guidelines recommend this vaccine up to the age of 45.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
when we have these women in our OPD, I usually tell them कि लेने में कोई साइड इफेक्ट नहीं है, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, अफोर्डेबिलिटी इज नॉट एन इश्यू, आप ले लीजिए. बट साथ में आपके लिए ज्यादा जरूरी हर 3 साल में पैप स्मीयर कराना है.
Yes.
क्योंकि जैसे जैसे एज बढ़ती है, आपने डिलीवरीज किया है, यूर सेक्सुअली एक्टिव, ये वैक्सीन का इफेक्टिवनेस जो यंग गर्ल्स में 90% है वो आपके में घट के 60 to 70% ही है. सो ऐसा नहीं है कि वैक्सीन ले लिया तो अब आपको नहीं होगा.
Secured totally, right?
So for you, the better way to prevent cervical cancer is by doing a pap test or an HPV test.
So when we are talking about HPV, so is this vaccine only for females or also men or guys can take?
Yes, the boys can also take it from the age of 9 years, but abhi Indian guidelines mein it's not been added yet, but soon in the Western countries it is already in the pediatric vaccination guidelines for young boys.
Okay.
यहाँ पे जो Gardasil 9 है वो 9 to 14 years के boys में भी दे सकते हैं यहाँ India.
I have taken 2 doses of this.
So there are 2 Gardasil 4.
I think during
and
my
9.
school days.
Yeah.
During my school days. So that's why I remember Gardasil.
Gardasil 4 and 9 है. And अभी very recently in 2023 the Indian make these vaccines are all imported.
Right.
But अभी 2 साल से हमारे Serum Institute of India में अब ये वैक्सीन बनने लग गई है. So now the cost of this vaccine has reduced.
So
and
that's why
it has made more affordable for
people, so that they can use and prevent
almost
themselves
half
from
the
such
cost
diseases.
of what it was earlier available at. So I really encourage, and through this podcast maybe a lot of people will be able to.
I'm sure, and I think that this is one of the
platforms
ways where you can prevent yourself from such kind of diseases.
There are only 2 to 3 preventable cancers.
Yeah.
अगर आप उसका
one would be cervical, no?
Definitely with vaccine and pap smears. Then the other is breast cancer.
Achha, it is okay.
It is also a preventable. I would say there is a screening test. You can really detect it in really early stage. Only on a screening test.
Right.
And others are oral cancer, wherein they say you can get your oral checkups done regularly, and colon cancer by doing a colonoscopy.
Right.
So
when we are talking about cancer and all, right? So we know laparoscopy, right? But there is something called robotics surgery, right? So how is it different from the traditional way of surgery?
So robotic system is basically an advanced laparoscopic system. Okay. There is a console. There is a patient cart, and then there is a vision cart.
Okay.
So the patient cart has arms of the robot which holds the instruments, and they go in the body, like how the laparoscopic, जो दूरबीन वाला हम हिंदी में बोलते हैं, तो laparoscopic के instruments जैसे छोटे की होल जितने इंसिजन से पेशेंट के बॉडी में जाते हैं, वैसे ये रोबोटिक के इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स भी जाते हैं. बट इनका कंट्रोल सर्जन के पास ही होता है व्हाइल सिटिंग ऑन अ कंसोल में मैग्निफाइड लेंस के थ्रू हम 3D विजन में अंदर कैमरा डाल, जब पेशेंट के बॉडी में जाता है उसका विजन हमको कंसोल पे 3D में दिखता है. सो इट इज एग्जैक्टली लाइक हाउ वी सी इन एन ओपन सर्जरी, बट the recovery is faster, and वो जो
efficiency would also be
it's
much
great.
more than the traditional
yeah,
one.
there is less blood loss, better recovery, better outcomes cancer point of view में. And ये बहुत गैर मान्यता है कि जब रोबोटिक सर्जरी हम पेशेंट को समझाते हैं तो वो लोग डर जाते हैं, उनको लगता है कि रोबोट
don't
करेगा,
trust, यार.
कि ये
Yes,
कौन कर रहा है सर्जरी, आपका रोल क्या है, वो हमको पूछते हैं तो आप क्या करोगे, आप रोबोटिक सर्जरी हमें
No,
समझा
because
रहे हो.
maybe the awareness is not there, no?
But
So,
I would just like to make it clear कि सर्जरी सर्जन ही करता है, हम ही बैठ के करते हैं, हमारे ही हैंड के मूवमेंट्स बॉडी के अंदर इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स में जाते हैं और पूरा सर्जरी होता है, एंड द रिजल्ट्स आर अमेजिंग.
the technology has come
Is
so far,
insane.
no? It's insane.
Yeah.
So I also want to talk about breast cancer a little bit because, like you mentioned earlier, that breast cancer is one of the most common amongst females, right? So when it comes to breast cancer, so what are the symptoms that female needs to identify or should be aware in order to go for a checkup?
So usually most common symptom for a woman to come to our OPD with a suspicion of breast cancer is a lump. उनको
Okay.
कुछ नहाते टाइम या फील कुछ लंप जैसा, कुछ मास जैसा उनके ब्रेस्ट में फील हुआ which seemed abnormal.
Right.
या कभी कभी कुछ निपल में से डिस्चार्ज होता है, ब्लड आ रहा है, या एक ब्रेस्ट का साइज उनको दूसरे ब्रेस्ट से थोड़ा सा ज्यादा बड़ा लग रहा है.
But isn't that the case? Like one breast is heavier than the other breast?
I mean, see, अगर किसी का पहले से ही है, then
it's
everybody
not a
knows.
concern, yeah.
But if there is a sudden change in the size, color, texture of the skin over the breast, or if there is any, nipple अंदर चला गया, retract हो गया है, या most common symptom is a lump. यूजुअली हमारे पास फीमेल्स आती हैं, वो कुछ लंप जैसा फील हो रहा है ब्रेस्ट में, ऐसे करके आती है, या कभी कभी एक्सिला में बगल में कुछ उनको lump feel हुआ. So these are all the most common symptoms. Not all lumps are cancerous, but it is very, very necessary for women to do a self breast examination to identify, to know their own body.
So how can they do that?
So usually self breast is recommended once every month. While showering, women should fix up a date. Usually we tell them to do it 1 week after the period, because कभी कभी period के hormones के वजह से भी breast is tender. You feel some lumps. You feel something in the axilla. This is all hormonal changes, which is normal.
Right.
So period के खत्म होने के बाद आप महीने में एक दिन हर महीने मिरर के सामने अपने ब्रेस्ट को pulp of the fingers से you need to,
okay, so this,
not the tip, the pulp,
okay.
उससे एक clockwise motion में you palpate your breast. निपल को दबा के देखना है, निपल के नीचे के एरिया को फील करना है, देखना है कोई डिस्चार्ज आ रहा है क्या नहीं. वैसे ही अपने बगल के अंदर हाथ डाल के you have to feel. कभी कभी एक्सिला की ब्रेस्ट की टेल होती है जो एक्सिला में जाती है, वहां पे भी कभी कभी, या एक्सिला में कोई लिम्फ नोड्स एनलार्ज्ड है कि नहीं, वो देखना है.
Then she should definitely go for checkup.
Yeah, if she finds anything abnormal, like 2 साल से कोई कर रहा है तो उसको exactly पता है क्या क्या है. अगर एक दिन if she feels something, some small ball or a lump which is just 2 centimeters or anything abnormal, it may not be cancer, but you should
just
go for a
just
checkup.
to
for the confirmation of that you're ruling out cancer. Yeah.
Okay, so once someone has already gone through breast cancer, can that person do breastfeeding?
So
post the cancer?
It depends what kind of treatment that patient has received. Immediate post treatment, as in while she's on chemotherapy or radiation, definitely she cannot.
Right.
If her breast is removed or the affected breast is removed, then of course there is no chance. Usually, these women, if they're young women, once, because these treatments they last for a year or more than a year, immediately तो वो chance नहीं मिलता है, unfortunately. But if at all in future, if her breast is preserved and everything, all the treatment is over and then she's getting pregnant, then sure. I mean, there's no harm that पहले treatment लिया है तो breast milk से कुछ baby को harm होगा. All that myths are also, quite commonly known in our OPD.
Yes. So, are there any other tests except mammography?
For breast cancer,
yes.
Mammography is the screening test, and it should, and again mammography is done once a year, above the age of 40. Every woman must undergo mammography once every year.
Above the age of 40?
Yes.
Okay.
And अगर सेल्फ एंड इट इज accompanied by सेल्फ ब्रेस्ट, घर पे खुद महीने में एक बार तो
हाँ,
करना
अगर
ही
कुछ
है.
ऐसा एबनॉर्मल लगा then definitely you can
तब
go
तो
and
जाना
get
ही
your
है,
yes,
but,
yes. Otherwise it is recommended that
once
post 40
every-
you should definitely be doing that.
एंड अगर फैमिली हिस्ट्री है किसी को,
Yeah.
किसी की मम्मी मासी फोई अपने
हाँ,
फर्स्ट
family
फैमिली
में
में है, देन द गाइडलाइंस फॉर देम आर अ लिटिल डिफरेंट देन द जनरल पॉपुलेशन.
Okay.
उनके में यू मस्ट मीट अ जेनेटिक काउंसलर और अ ब्रेस्ट ऑन्को सर्जन, एंड उनसे समझ के उनको हर 6 महीने पे या MRI कराने की जरूरत पड़ सकती है, और जल्दी मैमोग्राफी कराने की जरूरत पड़ सकती है.
अच्छा, और उसके बाद फिर क्या होता है?
एज एन अगर ये जेनेटिकली म्यूटेटेड कैंसर है, जैसे हेरिडिटरी कैंसर, not all cancers are hereditary.
Right.
Only about 10 to 15% of all the cancers are hereditary.
Only 10 to 15%.
बाकी
Okay.
किसी को भी
That's
कभी भी
interesting.
कहीं का भी कैंसर हो सकता है.
Yeah. So even people who are not smoking are getting cancer.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I can
So-
understand from the statistics.
ऐसा बोलते हैं कि फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल सर्वाइकल कैंसर का एक हाई रिस्क फैक्टर है कि मल्टीपल सेक्सुअल पार्टनर्स, या लोकल हाइजीन अच्छा नहीं था,
Yes.
या स्मोकिंग, तो
Yeah, even-
सर्वाइकल कैंसर हो सकता है. बट कभी कभी मोनोगैमस married women who's not done any of this also gets cervical cancer.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's very difficult to stick to the literature. वो
Yeah.
किसी को भी हो सकता है.
For breast cancer, is there only mammography which needs to be done, or are there any other tests which is required?
So mammography is a screening test for breast cancer.
Right.
And self breast examination तो हर महीने खुद करना है. अगर
Right.
किसी की फैमिली हिस्ट्री है ब्रेस्ट कैंसर की, तो उनको mammography usually it is recommended after the age of 40. For such
Okay.
women it may be started earlier, and the screening protocol is more stringent for those set of population जिनकी family history है, मम्मी मासी फोई किसी को हुआ है, तो you
Right.
should see a genetic counselor or you should see a breast onco surgeon to understand that better.
Okay. And do you think that colleges and schools are doing enough awareness for these kind of, like cancers, or, for health,
Yeah.
to keep health as a priority for females especially?
I think for cancers, not so much,
Yeah.
unfortunately, but of course they are doing their best by at least doing their bit of education on menstruation, or
Yeah.
that we were never taught about all
Yeah,
that.
we were never taught.
And
Yeah.
we studied in the best schools.
Yes.
So, but now when I talk to my nieces or my nephews, they do like
At least basic knowledge is given to them
the
regarding
sex
the health.
education is happening, the menstrual health or the menstrual hygiene.
Yeah.
All that is talked about now.
Oh, that's very
But
good. to know.
again, because I went back to both my schools to deliver a lecture on vaccination for cervical
right.
cancer, because I thought it was my responsibility.
Yeah,
At
of
least
course,
वहाँ के
yeah.
लोग, वहाँ की teachers को तो I
Yeah.
distributed some brochures for the same.
Right.
And but I think this should be incorporated in their assemblies, or they should invite such speakers in their school once a while
Yeah.
to educate the teachers, so that they can send out a message to the young girls, mothers,
And even, awareness literally
In
creates
general.
lots of difference, I feel.
it does.
It can prevent you from so many diseases like this.
It does. And there are only a handful of cancers that you can actually stop it even before they happen.
Yeah.
Cervical cancer is one of them. And in India, it is the most common cause of death. Like if I tell you the statistics, you'll be shocked. Every 8 minutes, a woman dies of cervical cancer in India.
Even though when it is preventable.
Yes.
How come?
I know. It's very shocking. It's sad, but the government is really doing its bit. Pap smears, because I studied from a government, I did my oncology training from a government college. So, हम लोग कैंप गांव में जाते थे पैप टेस्ट लेने, विमेन को काउंसिल करके 200 औरतों को स्क्रीन करके आते थे, और उसमें से 5 6 रिपोर्ट्स पॉजिटिव आती थी कैंसर के लिए. एंड फिर अगर हम उनको जब सिम्टम्स और सब हिस्ट्री बुलाते थे कैंसर सेंटर पे एंड सब करते थे, तो पता चलता था 4 महीने से हो रहा है, 5 महीने से हो रहा है. So
And I think also because of societal pressure, they must be feeling कि नहीं, मुझे नहीं बोलना है.
वो तो है ही, मतलब वो
When
तो
we are
बहुत
talking
है.
about,
in joint families, अभी भी मेरे OPD में just last week I operated a patient, and patient का जेठ the brother-in-law was sitting and उसकी patient की sister and mother घूंघट लेके खड़े हैं and the jat is sitting. So I said please बैठो, लंबी बात करनी है, आप बैठ जाओ. तो नीचे बैठ गए. I said please chair पे बैठो, and I work in a corporate setup. So this is government में तो हम देखते ही है कि वो बाहर खड़े रहेंगे, घूंघट उतारेंगे and वो सब. वो जेठ बोला ये मेरे बाजू में नहीं बैठेगी. So then they just left because
they treat them as if it's like, you know, it's AIDS है या कुछ ऐसे है. Yeah, no, from the talks that you're doing, I mean, such a bad behavior towards women.
It still prevails
today, even in 2025.
It shocks us because we see some of these patients and वो मेरे बाजू में नहीं बैठेगी ऐसे करके, and then she had to leave my OPD. The mother left, the sister left.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
yeah, it was sad.
That's very sad.
And then sometimes, you know, I'm also not in a position to tell the jade that, you know, why are you doing this? And मेरा तो खून खौल जाता है. Like I want to tell them.
Woman, you feel like, dude,
what are you doing? तुम बाहर जाओ, इसको बिठाओ.
वही exactly. So Nidhi, I have some questions, you know.
Yeah.
So can you help us identify if it's a myth or a fact, right? So cancer is always a hereditary.
No, I mentioned only 10 to 15% cancers are hereditary. Rest all are sporadic. किसी को भी कभी भी हो सकता है.
अच्छा, किसी को भी कभी. Okay. So sugar feeds cancer.
No, a big no.
Yeah, because I love sugar.
नहीं, but usually, of course, बहुत sugar से उसके अपने side effects है. Diabetes है, and there are these comorbidities, yes. But this is a really common myth कि हमारे पास हर patient, every class of patient will ask us कि अभी cancer हुआ है तो sugar खाना बंद कर दे. Sugar से cancer cells multiply होते हैं. No, but it has to be in moderation. That doesn't mean you eat a lot, but everything in moderation is okay.
Is no harm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does mobile phone cause cancer?
No, again, there's no data. हमारी मम्मियों ने काफी बचपन में ये.
I think it would be because कि हम phone ज़्यादा use ना करें.
But phones they emit.
Maybe because of the radiation.
They emit non-ionizing radiation.
Okay.
एक radio frequency energy वो radiate करता है, emit करता है mobile phone, which is a form of non-ionizing radiation. Okay. Those kind of radiations they do not cause cancer, but of course screen has a lot of other. This I'm just only talking about the cancer aspect.
Yeah.
बहुत screen से तो जो you know
जो damage होने वाले हैं वो तो होने ही वाले.
वो तो है. Yes. Eyes and brain and mental health and whatnot. So yeah.
No, definitely. So if there is no pain, it's not cancer.
Again, no. You know, most commonly the breast lumps which are cancerous are painless.
That's so good to know.
Yeah, and also for ovarian cancer, I would say the symptoms are vague. Sometimes there is no pain, there's nothing, there's just mild indigestion.
And maybe
bloating.
because of that also people
they come in the late stages. Yeah, of course.
That's the reason.
इसीलिए ovarian cancer तो usually 80-90% cases they get diagnosed in 3rd and 4th stage.
Oh my God.
And it's called a silent killer because these symptoms are vague and usually ignored. So,
oh my God. Okay. And the last one is natural remedies can cure cancer.
A big no. I mean, you can do Ayurvedic, homeopathic.
But it's not going to be
But it has to be done with, if advised by your oncologist for chemo, radiation and surgery, वो तो करना ही है. उसके साथ अगर कुछ Ayurvedic या आप कुछ कर रहे थे वो चालू रखना या किसी ने बोला है तो उसको कर सकते हैं, but it is not this
is not going to solve the problem, I feel.
Yeah, I mean it can be a synergistic effect, but it cannot be chemo or Ayurvedic.
Yeah, can be both. And, just for मन को शांति देने के लिए you do it. Yeah. But otherwise it can't be.
Yeah. Usually हमारे patients, they defer from treatment and get into this for 3 to 4 months.
Because obviously it is very झटका लगना, to understand.
But unfortunately they come back with more disease. वो फैल जाता है. So sometimes जो operable stage में होता है वो 4-6 महीने बाद inoperable हो जाता है. So we really need to counsel them कि वो करो, हम आपको नहीं मना कर रहे, but ये तो करना ही है.
ये तो करना है. Yeah. You can't choose one. I mean you can obviously.
It's not all. It's not chemo or Ayurvedic या surgery or ये.
Right. Yeah. And what is that one myth, people should stop believing when it comes to cancer? Because cancer has become like a buzzword in a negative connotation, right?
Yeah. I think most common, I would just say from my clinical experiences, you know what a biopsy is, right?
You take the skin and then you give
not the skin, the cells from the tumor, the tissue from the tumor.
Okay.
it is the first and the most important step to have the cancer diagnosis. Only then we start any treatment, because these treatments are big treatments. You can't just start chemo or radiation or surgery ऐसे ही बिना कोई diagnosis के आप नहीं कर सकते, just on the basis of CT scan or symptoms, right?
Right.
So we have a lot of patients, they have this resistance for biopsies कि needle डालेंगे ट्यूमर में तो ट्यूमर के cells body में फैल जाएंगे तो biopsy नहीं करना है.
Oh,
and
okay.
so that's a very common myth amongst patients who are diagnosed with cancer कि biopsy से cancer फैलता है body में.
उससे नहीं
Definitely
फैलता है.
नहीं फैलता. It is a very very important tool for diagnosing your cancer and starting the treatment.
Okay, that's very nice. And also people who are listening to this podcast, right, who are scared of going for their checkups.
Yeah.
So what is that one last word you would want to say?
Get screened, whatever available modalities we have to prevent cancer, at least उसको तो use कर लो.
Yeah.
हर cancer तो preventable है नहीं, at least जो है उससे तो हमें full use करना चाहिए to prevent that cancer. One is get screened, get vaccinated. If you have young daughters, young siblings, get them vaccinated. Pap smear कराइए, HPV testing कराइए हर 3 साल में, and mammography कराइए if you're above 40. If you're below 40 and above 40 also, you should do self breast examination. You can see videos of how to do self breast on YouTube. And know your body. Basically I just tell everybody अपने body, हर का body अलग होता है. You should know your own body. Any symptom which is lasting for more than 3 to 4 weeks, you should not ignore it. Just see your doctor. Don't Google or ask ChatGPT.
Yeah.
ChatGPT cannot replace us.
Yeah, ChatGPT can't
See your
replace
physician,
doctor.
see your gynac,
Yeah.
and just how much we are investing, our day into work, into earning, into family. Just invest that. I would say 10% in your own body.
Yeah, definitely.
Health है तो सब कुछ है, वरना तो
100%.
सब बेकार.
And spread this word of mouth, so HPV vaccine that we talked about. A lot of people might not be knowing, right? So if you are taking one or if you are getting information,
take your friends.
Yeah, take your friends along so that आप दूसरे लोगों को भी अपने साथ साथ लेके जाओ cure.
Recently, my sister's friends and all, they came in as a coffee, or like how they go out for coffee.
Coffee, yeah.
4 of them, they came in for mammograms and for PAP. It was really cool, and one had to really convince her friends to come with her. But you should make such dates for a visit for your own screening tests.
Definitely.
And probably just choose one date every year, like हर birthday week में ये कराना है. So something like that, that much I think you should get it done. Yeah.
No, but thank you so much, Neeti, for your time. It was very insightful, and I'm sure it is going to be very helpful to the listeners.
Thank you for having me.